Here we go. Loop is live. So always support the ones that support you. I say it each and every time. Always support your local hobby shop. I'm a hobby shop owner myself back in California, so it's always a good thing. I understand there's people that don't have local hobby shops, and then, of course, we got all the mail order stores for those folks. But if you do have a local hobby shop, it's always good to support them. We lose tracks and shops, it seems like now, on a monthly basis, so we want to keep as many as we got. And most hobby shops, if they're like mine, will match the internet prices anyway. And even if you have to pay a few bucks more, you're keeping a mom and pop brick and mortar in business, so it's always good. All right, so waiting for everybody to come by for lap one. Looks like we got one casualty already back there. Looks like the left rear tire coming off on that one. So it's James Newman, your leader, with George Juarez in second, Drachenberg third, Reed fourth, and Charlie Sieck in the top five. So it looks like John Guerra is our casualty out there, the lost tire.
Three minutes left.
All right, 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Once again, thanks to VP Power Master, VP Racing, VP Power Master Fuel, of course, Techno RC. We got the boss man, Daniel Lewis, in the house with the team manager, Matt Walter, and Jared and Joe, of course, the top pilots, Proline Racing on board, the world's leader in tires, bodies, and accessories. Check them out at ProlineRacing.com. And, of course, Team SR, that's TeamSeriousRacing.com. 2:30 down and 2:30 left to go for James Newman. 2 seconds up on Brian Reed. Reed with the 10th on Juarez. Juarez with 1.8 on Drachenberg. And Drachenberg with 600ths on Brian Kerr. That's your top five. Charlie Sieck running 6, Lewis 7, and Charles Sieck in the ace spot. We got 3 minutes down, 2 to go. Everybody making the double A mains in this one.
2 minutes left.
Once again, double A mains for the electric classes, single long mains for nitro. So it should be a good day. Not a super long day. I think we'll be done at a decent hour. I think we'll be able to run our traditional 30-minute mains for 40-plus Sportsman and intermediate, 45-minute mains for the pro classes. Four minutes down and 1 to go. Brian Reed now taking over that race lead on an 8.539. The only 8-lapper. Kerr
left
on a 7.5 flat. Juarez on a 7.5 flat. So Brian and George trying to get a few more tenths to get that extra lap. Brian Kerr does it. He has his fastest lap of the race right there at a 40.5. Coming up next, 40-plus E-Buggy.
45 seconds left.
So now Kerr 1/10 behind Reed. It's the Brian and Brian show right now, Reed and Kerr. Both of them with their best laps of the race last time by. So
left.
The Bryans pushing each other. Looks like Charlie off the track. 20 seconds remaining.
$15 seconds left.
15 seconds. Running out of time. It's going to be a photo finish between the Bryans. Let's see who's going to take the TQ of round
Jerry
2.
Lewis done.
Lewis, the
Corey
only one
Drachenberg
done. Drachenberg done. So Jerry and Corey, the only 2 done.
Charles Sieck done.
Charles,
James
you're done.
Newman done.
James, you're done. So waiting on Brian, and George. 3 still racing. Oh, what happened to Brian Kerr? Did he pull off? No one called his name, so he's still racing. He pulled off the track. I don't know why. He's still waiting on both Bryans and George to finish.
Brian Reed done.
There's Reed.
George Juarez done.
Juarez done, and looks like we're waiting on Kerr now. He pulled off and started walking off the driver's stand. No one called his name. And he is still racing, so Marshall's on the left side. Stand out there for just a few more seconds as Kerr going to try to make it around for his final lap. So that's going to cost him a little bit, but he did do 8 laps, so he will finish 3rd, the slowest 8-lapper, but 8 laps nevertheless.
Brian Kerr done. All drivers are finished.
And that is a race, so it'll be George Juarez, your winner, 8 laps in a 5:37. Brian Reed going to drop to 2nd with a rough last lap, an 8:5:39, and a real rough last lap for Brian Kerr with an 8-lap 5:58. Jerry Lewis will finish 4th, Drachenberg 5th. So I need John, Guerra, and Charlie out there. So I do need a volunteer or 2. Anybody that can help me out from Thornhill, please help me out. Track is closed, so no one should be out there. We've been through this about 1 billion times so far. So going to wait for a volunteer. Only 9 drivers in that one. I know John is here, so we will need John out there. Anybody that can help us out would be greatly appreciated. First come, first serve. Can't start until I get all my 10 turn marshal chairs covered. So I still need somebody in the center. I need somebody at the far back right corner there. I'm not sure if I have someone here at the front right corner. Is there someone down there? Yeah, thank you. And so, looks like we got everyone. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Here we go.
The race is completed.